What's up, Facebook? What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Lamar, back in effect again. Welcome to another episode, Full Grown Life. Check it out. Usually, I limit myself to one video a week, but then I decided, you know what? If something is shaking my brain matter, I'm going to put it out there. I have trust issues. This is a term that if I don't hear another time in my life, it will not be too soon. Okay? And it's basically a term widely used by a lot of females when it comes to dealing with men. Now watch this. Granted, and I know you women find it hard to believe, but you guys aren't the only ones that go through things. You guys are not the only ones that have things happen. But this is my dilemma. You having trust issues should not affect how you deal with me if nothing I've done has encompassed any of these trust issues. Watch what I say again. You having your trust issues have nothing to do with me or any man being him until something he does is similar or exactly like something that you just went through. Okay, watch this. Trust issues. Oh my God. Guess what, people? Life takes place. Life takes place. No matter how you feel, no matter what you do, life takes place. So therefore, you deal with people on their own merit, on what they bring to you. But this is the thing. It's going to always be something. You can find something wrong in anybody and everybody. You just got to be sure that you know what it is you're comfortable with dealing with. Okay, because you having trust issues, should not make this person feel like they have to change who they are in order to deal with you. If anything, instead of having to change who they are to deal with you, what they can do is just, you know what, find a way to maybe tone down or take what they are and make it comparable to a harmonious or comparable situation to keep peace with you. Because some things about people are going to be hard to change, but the thing is, it's the thing. I believe as grown-ups, you make changes as you choose to make them. Okay, perfect example. You know, me, myself, man, I'm a 5'10", 230-pound asshole. Jerk. Dickhead when I need to be, whatever you want to call it. With a good sense of humor. I feel I have a big heart. I'm unselfish in what I do and how I am. You know, and I'm a loyal friend on top of that. My wit is off the chain. You know, so now mind you, those bad things I spoke in the beginning, guess what? I embrace all of those together. You know, I also tend to be flirtatious sometimes and charming. I tend to feel like I'm more charming than anything. But that's just a part of my personality. See what I'm saying? It's a part of my personality. And it's never done out of disrespect. So now, your trust issues that you have, which break down really to your insecurities, because that's what trust issues are, basically, your insecurities. It's okay to err on the side of caution if that's what your if that's what your issues relate to. Because you should always be aware of who you're dealing with or what you're dealing with. But these same trust issues, again, it's a part of life. Like, do you trust the people you work with? Do you trust the people in the car next to you when you're driving? Do you trust traffic to be safe enough for you to put your car in there and not get your ass tore up? Do you trust the person at the drive-thru to make your order right without you having to come back in there and get that shit done again? Trust issues. Man, this term is being so overused and over-abused. I'm so sick of it. I'm sick of it. Again, your demons that you have to fight with, you fight with them. And that's fine. But if you feel like that in your mind, that you can't go into dealing with another person, whether it be a friendship, relationship, you a co-worker, business, whatever, guess what? Then don't do it. Then don't do it, because it's not fair for you to put your bullshit on the next person's plate. At the end of the day, I'm 46 years old, okay? Past age 35, I believe you have a strong control, a strong hold over who you are and what you represent in life. Okay, so therefore, you need to be secure in the fact, you know what, man, life is gonna happen around you. Trust issues, they're yours. You own those. Keep those for you. Keep those for you. And if somebody does something that doesn't rub you right or whatever, okay, then you address it. But then also, don't allow your trust issues to cloud or to hinder your progression. Because see, you could be sitting around and trying to judge everything that goes on in front of you so hard, or trying to analyze everything so hard. Oh my God, I don't know if can I trust this to be this? Can I trust this to be that? Then guess what? Everything just goes right past you. Because people who talk about they have trust issues, guess what? They very rarely address the issues they have and the bullshit that's with them. Watch this again. People who have trust issues and who vocalize it. Because I don't know a lot of men who do that. If I do, if I hear a man say it, boy, take your thong off, take your thong out your butt and go put some boxers on. Get your man up. Okay? Because, and I'll admit, women, a lot of issues that you have with men are based on dealing with men. But guess what? It's not just with men. I know gay people who go through the same thing. You know, so trust issues are not just about men. It's not gender specific. Trust issues are trust issues. Trust issues encompass your life, period. Understand that. You know, so quit wielding this thing, oh, but I have trust issues, as your sword or your band-aid or, you know, your reason for being an effed up person when it comes to trying to get into a relationship or coincide peacefully with somebody else when you're trying to build something or somebody trying to get to know you. That's not your excuse to be an effed up person. It's not. It's not. You know, see, in this full-grown world that I live in, that I made for myself, this state of mind that I made, what I have to do is respect what people bring to me and just decipher what I can and can't deal with. You can't label everybody what you want to label them just in order to find your comfort zone. That's bullshit. And it's not fair to that person. Remember, I told you, in this life I live, I'm a flawed man. The difference is, for me and maybe some other person, is that through my flaws, I can look forward and see, or through hindsight, look forward and say, man, if I'd have did this a little bit different, it might have had this other kind of outcome. And like I said, I don't by no means live in a perfect situation. But what I do try to do is take the time and breathe and see the whole picture. And see the whole picture. Because if nothing else, I'm also fair. And all I ask is you give me the same thing back. And that's all you owe to the next person. Be freaking fair. So, after this video, if anybody who sees it that knows me is butthurt, you must fit the bill. But if anybody who sees just takes it as, that's just another way to look at it. Because again, it's just my opinion. That's all. It's just my opinion. Be butthurt. But it's kind of like take what I said to you, and kind of just think about it a little bit. Especially if you feel like you resemble that statement. Trust issues. Trust issues are about life, your whole life. You can find trust issues anywhere. Throw that trust issue bullshit out and just deal with life as it happens in front of you. That's it. Because life is not going to change because you got trust issues. What you're going to be is a lonely person who don't trust nothing but yourself and find no reason to fix yourself. You're probably the person that says, you know what, I just am. It's just how I am. Yeah, that's that same closed-minded person that's going to be how you are by yourself looking crazy. So I got that off my chest. Guess what? Keep it full grown. I'm out.